What's up everyone, it's Hitman89, hope you're having an awesome day. It's already been a year since Bellwright, this medieval open world survival game, hit early access in a rough state. But since it just had a big anniversary update and some hot fixes too, I thought I'd dive into it again in order to answer the following question. Is Bellwright worth playing in 2025? Let's find out. But whether it's Bellwright or any other PC game, the best place to get them is on Instant Gaming. No need to wait for Steam sales anymore. Get everything you need year-round. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers, and if you're on PS5 or Series X, then you can get your PSN cards and Game Pass Ultimate codes for cheap. Instant Gaming is 100% legit. The link is in the description, so use it and save some money on your favorite games. Now let's get back to the review. In this colony sim / open world medieval survival game with RPG and strategy elements, you start with nothing, and you head over to the nearest village to ask the elder if you can stay. He says no, cause the village is occupied, but mostly cause he doesn't like your face and that you'll have to go and build your own shit next door. But don't worry, after just a couple of hours of doing chores, quests for that motherfucker, you'll finally be able to recruit some villagers and make them work in your settlement. They'll gather food, build stuff, and pretty much do everything while you just stand there acting like you're planning important stuff. At least that's what I do. No, but seriously, when you have enough people and weapons, you can start clearing out bandit camps and later on liberating villages. It's an interesting concept, and in my opinion, it's already better than Medieval Dynasty. Now, after installing the latest update, the first thing I noticed when I loaded my save is that the environments look significantly better now, thanks to the improved lighting and shadows. Torches and campfires actually look realistic now, and the devs added several new animations. The optimization, on the other hand, still needs some serious work. With these settings, I get between 100 and 120 FPS on a 4080, which is tremendous, right? Wrong, cause for some reason, the game's never smooth. It always feels like it's running at 40 or 50 FPS. By the way, I didn't know medieval KFC employees stabbed the shit out of chickens this aggressively. Yeah, I'ma have to interrupt this vid, cause it has been brought to my attention that only 5% of you are subscribed. If you like the content, why not subscribe and help a brother out? Speaking of brothers, this time my brother didn't want to play Bellwright with me cause the combat system sucks dick. He's not wrong, by the way, cause although it improved a little bit, it's more reactive now when you get covered in blood, but melee is just not fun. And it's not cause it's direction based. KCD2 has directional combat and it's a blast. I feel like if the devs added animations for hits, parries and blocks, like recoil, it'd finally feel impactful. Right now, it's got zero weight. If you played the game, let me know if you agree. Alright, on the bright side, nights are now darker. Get it? Bright side, darker? Okay, so there's tons of new stuff like fishing, butchering, decorations, and finally, chickens. Yep, you can even raise farm animals now. Just don't take all your settlers to war, or your animals will starve to death. How do I know that? It doesn't matter, man. Let's talk about something else. What I really love about this game is that, unlike other survival games, you can just make your poor slaves do everything for you.
Apparently I have to get back to work. This is bullshit.
Micromanaging your settlements, automating everything and watching it run on its own is so satisfying. I also like the RPG side where you and your companions level up your skills by using them or by reading books.
I hate eating berries all the time.
Well, winter is coming, so soon there won't be no more berries for his ass anyway. Alright, now let's talk about the bad stuff. Bellwright will only have voice acting on full release. Until then, you'll have to deal with AI voices, and they're straight up flat. Check this out.
Hello there. I hope you're enjoying the beauty and bounty of nature today.
Absolutely terrible, right? Or hilarious, depends on how you look at it. And while we're on the subject of AI, the pathfinding still sucks. These dumbasses can barely navigate around basic buildings and furniture. And it gets 10 times worse when they're in groups. They literally can't figure out where to stand when something's in their way. So, as you can see, they just run into each other. I hope they fix it at some point. Also, can we please have a take all button? Why do we still have to pick up items individually? Oh, and if you're planning on playing this with a controller, you might want to wait, cause it's only partially supported. You know how there are games that you can beat in 10 hours? In Bellwright, that's just how long it takes to get 3 bastard swords made. Plus there are no mounts, so you'll run out of stamina every 10 seconds, which is plain annoying. And what really doesn't help is that the game is full of fetch quests. Seriously, every quest is basically, get me 3 pieces of bread and 2 medieval butt plugs. Sometimes you'll be asked to kill a couple of bandits or wild animals, but it's very rare. Since this is an early access game, you can obviously expect some bugs and glitches, but personally, all the stuff I had was funny and it didn't ruin the game for me, so it's not that bad. I think it's time to move on to the verdict. What I love about Bellwright is that there is always so much to do. New recipes to unlock, settlements to manage, villages to defend, etc. It's highly addictive and extremely fun to play if you like this kind of stuff, obviously. Otherwise, you'll just find it boring. By the way, I read something about mod support coming soon, so that's great, but melee combat needs to be heavily improved and the AI voices are gonna be a deal breaker for a lot of people. So for now, I'm giving Bellwright a 6.5 out of 10. If you can grab it for like 20 bucks or less, go for it. It'll keep you busy for months. And that's gonna be it for this review. I hope you found it helpful or at least entertaining. And if you made it this far, thanks. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. It's been Hitman89. Have a good one.
I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're